Well, we just came off a long weekend, and Deb and I decided we were going to take advantage of it, and we were going to take everything out of the garage, go through it all, get rid of everything that we're not using, and get organized. Took 6 trips to Salvation Army, but we got it done. And come last night, we were so sore, so we got in the hot tub and said, let that heat just relax our muscles. And while we were there, I saw something in the sky I want to talk to you about on your morning cup of inspiration. While Deb and I were sitting there talking, I noticed this red light up in the sky. And it was off at a distance, like a helicopter with a white light, like a search light out behind it. And okay, we have a lot of helicopters around here. But while I was talking to her, I kind of noticed this thing moved, and I looked up and it was in a different location in the sky. And I went back and we're talking again, and I could see it peripherally, I could see it take off again. So I looked up and I saw it, and I pointed out to Deb. I said, check this out. So we were watching it, and we could see this thing, and I thought, okay, it's like a helicopter, but all of a sudden it went boom, and it shot close, and then it went back again, and then it came in and took off to the right, and then came back to the left. Nothing moved that fast in the helicopter's world, that's for sure. And I went, wow, especially back in and out. Now, it could have been a drone. I mean, I have no idea what it was, but there was something there in the sky, and it made me think of Acts 2:19, where the Bible tells us, and I will show you wonders in the heavens above and signs on the earth below, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. God tells us there's going to be signs in the sky, especially before his return. And we've been talking about his return for years, and people think that it's not going to happen or it would have happened. No, it's going to happen. In Luke 21:25 through 28, the Bible tells us, and there will be signs in the sun and moon and stars, and on the earth distress of nations and perplexity because of the roaring of the sea and the waves. People fainting with fear and with foreboding of what is coming on the world. What's happening now? We have viruses here. We got locust plagues. I mean, things are happening. Fires that are taking over our country. Okay? People are fainting out of this. And then they will see the Son of Man coming in the cloud with power and great glory. Now, when these things begin to take place, straighten up and raise your heads, because your redemption is drawing near. See, he's given us the signs that he's coming back. And when we start seeing these things happening, we need to be looking up. Now, people say, God's not coming back, but he's not a liar. He told us this, it's going to happen. In Numbers 23:19, Bible says God is not human, that he should lie. Not a human being, that he should change his mind. Does he speak and then not act? Does he promise and not fulfill? See, God always tells us the truth. He doesn't lie. And he told us he's coming back. And he said, I'm going to give you signs to look up when I'm getting close to my return. And that's what we need to do. We need to keep our eyes on him. It's easy to get distracted and look away. It's easy to think, God, this isn't going to happen. It should have happened, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. We thought it was, and it didn't. Every day that Christ doesn't return is another day closer to his return. And we got to keep our eyes on him, because it's going to happen. The last days, people are going to get so caught up with things, they're going to keep their eyes off him. And that's what he's telling us. Keep your eyes on me when you see these signs. So I want to encourage you with that today. Christ is returning. I don't know when. Nobody does. But he is returning for you and for me. I hope that blesses you today. A couple things I want to remind you of. If you haven't gotten your Morning Cup of Inspiration devotional, please go to our website. You can order one there for a donation of $25 or more. Or you can go on Amazon or go to Barnes & Noble. You can get it there. And if you do, I would really appreciate if you would, after reading it, that you would write an honest review, what you think, and submit it over there to Amazon or to Barnes & Noble. Another thing, next week, Dan, Terry, and I are going to be in Nashville, Tennessee at the National Religious Broadcasters Association at the convention. And on Thursday, February the 27th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, that'll be 7 Central and 5 on the West Coast, we're doing a live event. We always have fun doing these live events, and we can participate and talk with you guys. You can send in comments, and we can read these, and we can answer questions for you. We have some things we want to talk to you about that are real exciting that are going on, but we're going to be together. We always have such a great time. That'll be a week from this Thursday, be Thursday, February 27th at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be in Nashville. It'll be 7 o'clock in the Central Time and 5 o'clock here on the West Coast. that we're going to be going live. And we hope that you can be there with us. We look so forward to seeing you there. Hope this blessed you today. I look forward to seeing you again for another morning cup of inspiration. God bless you, everyone. Have a wonderful day.